Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer and investor. In today's video I will show you a top 3 DeFi projects on Avalanche blockchain. And we are going to cover a lot of Avalanche here, the top 3 DeFi projects. And it's very important to see this video because Avalanche has been growing a lot and the potential for this blockchain is very big. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get the notifications. And without anything else, let's go into it. Hey guys, well, Avalanche is in position 13 right now of CoinMarketCap, $13 billion also in Avalanche blockchain. And you can see how Avalanche is green all the time. It's incredible how they surpassed Chainlink, Algorand, Polygon, VeChain. I remember with Avalanche was near the position 100. So it's something to consider, and I see more pump in Avalanche in the future if the bull run continues. Something special to mention here, you can see this the trend line at 54.9. It was the first all-time high. The second all-time high was at the same level, so it's a very critical zone. And here on the right you can see how was support, and was support here also in October before we start maybe a new rally to the previous all-time high here. So this level of 57, around 57, 58 is very important to keep. But the technical analysis of here on this big picture is amazing, and we are holding that local top, the previous all-time high as support now. So I could see more upside for Avalanche, $100 or more. Let's go to see the project. So I use DeFiJama.com. You go here and click on Avalanche, and you will see all the DeFi projects that Avalanche is participating. They have a total value lock of 7.49 billion, which is a lot. Of course, it's not comparable with Ethereum, but anyways, in terms of blockchains, they have a lot of value already in projects there. The first one is Trader Show. This is the one that has more value locked, and this video is a top 3 because of the amount of value locked. This project is a decentralized exchange, and we count liquidity on the pairs, and we get the information from the Trade Show exchange subgraph. The staking portion of TVL includes the show tokens within the show bar contract. And let's check this project. So the website is very smooth, easy to understand, very manageable, like many other decentralized exchange. You can trade, pool, farm, lend, and stake. You can connect to a wallet or go to Avalanche here. It's very similar to another ones. They have almost 50,000 followers on Twitter. The look and feel is very nice, and they already have like many partnerships, and they are continue growing a lot. Many updates on Twitter. It's very well covered for what I say. I really like the GitHub. They are very active. You can see how basically they finish their day, they working day, because right now here is late on the night. So they are very active on GitHub with all the repositories, very well organized, and with very well development team behind this, for what I could say, looking into the repositories. The token, that is something that of course is important for you, ranking at position 247. So they already have 300 millions of market cap. Something very interesting here is that the max supply is half of a billion. So usually these exchanges have 1 billion of max supply. This have half of a billion. That is why already the price is at $3. But even if this could be a lot on the price, you need to consider that the max supply is quite low for decentralized exchanges. The circulating supply already is one of the 5 parts of the max supply, and they are in position 200 with a markup of 300 million only. So I think being the first DeFi project, the ones that have more lockup in Avalanche, I think they have a lot of potential still to grow. All-time high here was at 3.4, and technically speaking, we could see more support above new all-time highs here. But anyways, this is the first project. Before we continue with the video, remember that I am doing an amazing giveaway. I will be giving half of a Bitcoin to one winner and 5 Ethereum to 5 different winners. If you want to participate, it's super easy, just a couple of clicks. Follow the link in the description. But remember that you need to be subscribed to the channel with the bell on to be considered. The second project is Benki. This is already with half of the total value lock, 1 billion, but anyways, 1 billion is like a lot, so this is not a new project that you cannot know about anything here. And Benki Algo is an algorithmic liquidity market protocol in Avalanche. 1 million here in the liquidity protocol. They have a lot of strategy investors, and I review some of these companies are very, very trustful. You can see also and connect to the DX is very, very smooth. I like the look and feel here too. We have less community that we show because we have 33k here. But actually I like, for example, they have pinned here in the Twitter the next step of the development. And if you go and check this, I will put the link of the description. You will see a lot of technical stuff, but you will be able to understand it. For example, the total unique users, the peak of daily active users. So this will give you a very good idea of how the progress of the project is going, how they are developing the liquidity staking, also lending and borrowing protocol. So it's very good explained, and that is pinned already in the Twitter. They have been very active. You can see 11 hours, 15 hours. So they put news here to keep the community good and keep up to date. Also, the GitHub repository, 16 hours ago, was already in development. Regarding the Benki tokens, it's in position 627. So remember, show is at 200 something. This is 600. The market cap much lower than the other token, 41 million only. Here the max supply is 7 billion. So this is a little big of max supply for me. Already 300 million in circulating supply, but still a little early for this project to me. Too much max supply for my taste on this kind of projects. But anyways, position 600, this could be some good investment if you do your own research, of course. Guys, if you want to make some passive incomes, I recommend you to check this platform. It's called bitscap.com. I did a specific video of Bitscap. You can click here the link that is popping up on how to manage and set everything in this platform. This is a platform that will give you a passive income. I explained in my video how to set the bots. This is basically a way to automate trades using bots from the platform. So you will put in some parameters that I explain exactly how to do in my step-by-step tutorial for beginners, and you will have a passive income. You can test it free using my affiliate link for 14 days, the pro account free using my affiliate link, which is in the description of the video, and you can test it and you can see how the results go very well. You will see it. This is my second month. In the first month I put around $20,000. I did a 23% of returns. Right now I am in my second month, and I am already 17% up using this platform. So check it and put your comments about that. And the third project is YieldYak, and I really like it, this project. When I review it, it's not categorized as a DX, but for a yield project. So this is more DeFi than a decentralized exchange that has the capabilities of pools and farming. Still being the third biggest on Avalanche, has a very low market cap value lock up here 300 millions only. Compare it to the other projects that have 1 billion and 2.2 billion. So you need to consider this in order of the security that the project gives you to this. But going into the project, you can earn more yield and save time. The auto compound on Avalanche, they have a lot of selection of farms here. You can see the social media. I like the look and feel of this project. And if you go to the application itself, you can see all the farming projects here with your yield, APR, API, APY there. And there are a lot of interesting things. For example, you can farm here a trader show with AVAX, and you can get a 209% APY here. So this is a lot. I think there are great opportunities here. So you will be using YieldYak to farm a trader show, which is the best DeFi project right now on Avalanche. Having a 200% here is like a lot with Compound. So that sounds really good. If you don't know the difference between APR and APY here, please check this video where I explain it in the detail. This is important for you to know if you are in the crypto space. It will give you the best decisions in order what to use, API or APY. But anyways, a lot of farming. You can see how I am scrolling here. A lot of farming projects. Really easy to understand the application, and I really like it. In terms of the community, 14,000 followers only, but also presenting some good information about the different updates on the project. This is smaller in comparison with the other two, so that is also something to consider. And in terms of the public GitHub, also well organized. They have the documentation here in one repository, an airdrop, brands assets, the smart contract, and the YAK aggregator itself here. So I don't know, not too much activity for my taste, but still it has a public opinion that you can review the repositories here. So guys, these are the three top projects DeFi on Avalanche: Trader Show, Benki, and YieldYak. If you want to know my opinion on this, of course, be aware that I didn't invest in these projects. I am just doing a review that is something that I like and it is interesting for me. But I see potential on YieldYak because I really like the way that they organize the farming there. It's very easy to do it. Being in position 5 here, only 300 million. You can see how they been updated 50% in 7 days only. And maybe this could still go in very, very high. It's different than Benki, for example, that I already have 1 billion. From 300 to 1 billion, probably it's more easy that it start to go up from 1 billion to more upside or 2 billion. So between the three, I think Trader Show is the most safe bet right now. And in second place, I would say YieldYak. Of course, you need to do your own research if you want to invest. Remember that I do these project reviews only to inform you. I am not telling you that you should invest here, and I don't say also that because I do a review means that I already invested. If I invest in a project that I will be reviewing, I will tell you in the video. But anyways, if you are thinking in Avalanche, maybe Trader Show or YieldYak could be some safe investment for the middle long term. Well guys, that is all for the video. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get the notifications, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.